everybody, what's going on? EmOUchihaHime back again for another video, and today I'm here for another manga haul. I really just got tired of all the dry and boring required reading for graduate school, so I decided to spice things up and look for something a little bit more interesting. So in my downtime, I went to the Viz app and checked out the first chapter of two of the new releases that they announced for the month of January. I enjoyed those previews so much that I decided that I had to get the print editions as soon as physically possible. So after class today, I decided to go down to Barnes & Noble and pick those volumes up. However, I didn't just leave the store with 2 volumes, I ended up leaving with 5. So without any further ado, let me show you what I ended up picking up. So the first thing I ended up picking up comes from the creator of Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Sandland, Dr. Slump. You know the titles, you know the person, the great Akira Toriyama. It's been a long time since I read any of his work, and I've really missed it. When he announced not too long ago that he was working on a new project, I was pretty excited. So a couple of days ago, I went to the Viz app and checked out the preview chapter for this new work, and I absolutely loved what I read. So I definitely had to go out and get the print edition to this new series. So the work that he ended up doing is Jaco the Galactic Patrolman. This series and Dragon Ball Z interrelate with one another. You could really say that Jaco is a prequel to Dragon Ball, because a lot of these events predate the event that we saw in the Dragon Ball series. So that's pretty cool. I'm just happy as a fan of the Dragon Ball franchise that there is another aspect to the universe, because I absolutely love it, and I always love to have new content to a series that I've enjoyed for so long. So I'm really looking forward to reading more of this. Basically, from what I've read so far, Jaco, as the title suggests, is a galactic patrolman, and one day he crash lands on Earth, and he informs the first person that he meets, who is a hermit scientist, that there is going to be an invasion on Earth. And as an elite patrolman, he was there to defend the inhabitants. And the interactions that Jaco and this scientist have with one another is absolutely hysterical, because this scientist doesn't like people whatsoever. He'd rather just be left alone to work on his projects and not have to deal with people. So he kind of gives this negative impression of humanity, and that almost cost the entire planet its existence, because Jaco has this device that allows him to annihilate everybody on the planet, which was kind of a scary moment, and it's kind of scary. If the Saiyans had that, God, it could be so much more efficient for them to go and conquer planets if they can just use whatever this is to kill everybody instead of actually having to do all the dirty work. But thank God they don't have that. But anyway, he ends up convincing Jaco to get to know humanity before he acts, and that's pretty much where the first chapter ended off, and I really loved it. I can't wait to read more. Next up, we have Honey Blood Volume 2. I really like this series so far. I don't know if it ends on this one, I think it does, but this is pretty enjoyable stuff. We have a really famous novelist vampire, and we have this romance element. I'm really enjoying it, and I really can't wait to find out what happens in this one. Definitely check it out. It has some great artwork as well. Here's just some little previews of the artwork in case you're interested. Definitely good, so definitely check this one out. Next up, I have the continuation of my favorite shonen manga at the moment, World Trigger. I cannot tell you how much I enjoy this series right now. This is phenomenal. I mean, it's been a very long time since I've felt this way about a shonen manga. This is phenomenal. I cannot put this down at all. It's just really great. Volume 2 just added a whole level of complexity and just like, oh crap moments. I mean, it's been insane, and I'm really looking forward to finding out what happens next. Last but not least is another addition to my absolute favorite anime series. Now, this is a manga, but it's just another component of this franchise, and I went fangirl apeshit crazy when I saw this at Barnes & Noble. I just flipped out. I was like, I have to have this right now. I don't care how much it costs, I want it. And that would be Sengoku Basara Samurai Legends Volume 1. I can't wait! I love this series so much. I really do. It's like my obsession at the moment. Before it was Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, Sengoku Basara takes the cake for me right now. I absolutely love this series, and I can't wait to read this. Because this actually takes place before the games, so we have a bunch of people showing up. We have Oda, we have Toritomi. I mean, we got a whole bunch of people showing up, and I just can't wait to read. I can't wait to read this. So, love it. When I saw this, I was like, oh my god. Ooh, sorry about that, everybody. I let my fangirl side just run wild. I absolutely love Sengoku Basara, and I really can't wait to get into that. So that is everything that I picked up today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have read any of these particular volumes or series, let's talk about them in the comment section below. Also, let me know what you think the most amazing thing was that I picked up. Let's just have a discussion. I love talking to you guys about this stuff. So, that's it for today's video. Again, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!